Okay, we are live again. We are live again. Okay.
You think they can? Do you
Yeah,
know
they can
us?
see it if they are on the channel. It will automatically come up. So okay, maybe you can just message in the classroom. You have to get online first.
No, this is not my phone. I have to just go to my
Oh,
laptop.
okay,
All
okay,
right.
go there,
Okay.
do that. Okay. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today. Um,
Okay.
but we are back online, and hopefully those who got kicked off the other stream, you can see this one. This should be easy enough. I hope. Let's see if I can see the questions from before. Oh man, we really gotta find some solution to make this more reliable.
Yeah.
Let's
Is
see.
anybody there?
Your videos, live. Okay, that's that one. Okay, nobody is on yet.
Yeah, I see the live there.
I want to see if you can see the questions or not in this video. Alaikum salam. 1:30.
Someone say yes, Ken.
But don't disturb us. We are live.
All right. Someone reply in the classroom that they can see us now.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Mine's a little bit. And you're live. All right. Hold on a second. Let me see. All right. Okay. I hope whoever is there can. Okay.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Maybe really don't know what's going on.
I think some people might have forgotten to subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay, but we got 11 on here. Okay, maybe we'll just do this one. Public. Baru bisa. Okay.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. My God, that's such a big relief.
All right, so you are in the middle of answering a question.
Iya, tolong teman-teman tadi yang nanya, tolong pindah tanyanya dipindah di sini. I'm really sorry karena yang
Can
tadi
you repeat the questions here in this chat? Those who didn't
Waalaikumsalam.
get an answer yet.
Oke. Tadi tuh tentang Dinda kalau nggak salah nanya tentang ini ya.
You can answer some of those in the meantime.
Oke, saya balas dulu yang udah submit question ya. Umu Abdillah, Mbak Desi izin bertanya bagaimana cara memotivasi diri agar berpikir bahwa memasak sehat itu mudah bagi bekerja. Lebih tepatnya bagaimana agar memasak menjadi urusan yang sederhana. Selama ini saya belum menemukan pola dan cara termudah dalam memasak makanan sehat, terutama di konsistensi. Biasanya cuma 3 hari, sesudah itu stek, capek, ribet, sulit. Bagaimana cara saya menemukan akar masalah dari kesulitan ini? So she's asking about how to motivate herself to think that cooking healthy is easy, especially for working mom. To be exact, is how this is to be cooking healthy is to simplify cooking healthy, something simple in the mindset. Because she hasn't found pattern how to make this easy and consistent. Normally she just do like 3 days and after that it's like overwhelmed, difficult and stuff like that. This is very common when people are transitioning, especially to healthy.
Well, the thing is, I don't understand why it should be more difficult to cook healthy than unhealthy.
That's why
cooking is cooking.
I mean, like about the mindset, how to motivate herself.
Well, that's a decision to make. It's not something that you have to. You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't have to change your mindset. It should already, because the difference between healthy and unhealthy usually is what ingredients you put in. Right. So unhealthy things cooking takes the same as the healthy thing cooking. It doesn't take longer to cook healthy. It's the same. So you have to make the choice to buy the ingredients that are healthy for you. All right. I mean, I'm assuming most of you guys have already taken Dr. Hassan's healthy, healthy cooking and nutrition course. I'm assuming that. So if you know that, if you have already taken that, you already know a lot of these things.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so how to motivate yourself?
Yeah, because you find it difficult, meaning that there is there is contradicting in herself. She know that this is good, but deep in her heart, she actually do not completely fully believe something like that.
I believe that if people have difficulty with motivation, it's because of addiction to quick cooking and unhealthy cooking. So you have to consider yourself, like, for example, like those people who are smoking cigarettes, they have to quit. It's very difficult to quit for many people, for actually almost everybody. It's very difficult to quit smoking, but it's something that you have to do. So you have to decide how important is it for yourself, because there's no such thing as how do I motivate myself. You can motivate yourself, and nobody can motivate yourself. It is you who have to decide what is the priority. Right? Motivational speakers are popular, very popular, because everybody wants to listen to them, but most people don't even practice it anyway. So motivation doesn't exist. It's something that's come from inside. You must say, do I want to be healthy? Do I want to make my children healthy? If that's not the motivation, then what is the motivation?
So it's actually the root of the problem is there.
Yeah, I mean, for example, if you say, somebody put a gun to my head and say, okay, now you gotta jump up and dance around. Believe me, I'm motivated, because otherwise I'll be shot in the head, right? That's not a way. That's not a way, because as soon as the gun is gone, I stop dancing. Right? So motivation is just a way you're trying to force yourself. So if nobody's holding a gun to your head, what is stopping now? Or what is making you do what you're supposed to do? It must come from inside, and this is you deciding, do I want to do it or don't I want to do it? Okay? So,
Jadi jawaban untuk yang pertanyaan tadi itu beliau ngasih tahu kalau misalnya motivasi itu bukan sesuatu, itu cuma sesuatu yang sementara aja, yang seperti saya bilang, saya nggak sepenuhnya percaya dengan hipnosis atau apa segala macam seperti itu ya, karena itu tadi biasanya itu hanya memotivasi kita, itu tricking. Ada sisi baiknya, not fully, karena kita nggak tahu akar permasalahannya, dan kita jadi istilahnya ya itu tadi, selalu jadi yoyo, apapun yang kita lakukan yang berkebalikan dengan misalnya hal idealnya apa, tapi kebiasaan kita apa, untuk hal ideal ini kita punya resistance yang besar sekali, yang bikin kita itu nggak bisa ajak. Jadi itu tadi beliau ingetin, kalau itu semua berasal dari keinginan kita yang terdalam, kita kudu tahu itu. Dan kalau misalnya udah sadar tentang itu, kita buat prioritas apa sih sebenarnya yang penting. Jangan terus istilahnya motivasi itu dibikin seperti kalau kita itu ditodong sama pistol ya di kepala gitu. Kalau misalnya Dika mau nggak, misal yang tadi beliau kasih tahu sih, kalau misalnya Dika kudu lompat-lompat kayak gitu sambil dancing kayak gitu, giliran pistolnya udah jauh dari kepala, kita berhenti melakukan hal tersebut. Jadi harus tahu, benar-benar sadar dari hati, terus kita harus bikin prioritas seperti itu, karena apapun, nggak hanya dengan makan sehat, segala macam akan balik ke dasar yang sama untuk bagaimana kita merubah hal yang kurang ideal ke yang lebih ideal lagi.
Okay, let me tell you something. I guarantee you, if you take the course, Qigong, Tao, and Islam, after that course, you will always be motivated to do the right thing.
Even you.
I guarantee.
Okay. Katanya beliau jamin kalau kalian ikut kelas yang Qigong, Tao, dan Islam, kalian bakal termotivasi dengan apapun itu, seperti something like that. Yes.
Okay. Can we take the questions here first?
Oke. Yang Mbak Trin Siwi tadi itu yang tanda burnout itu kita bahas di video sebelumnya, bukan tanda burnout ya. Saran untuk yang sedang mengalami burnout, distressing. Saya ulangi sedikit aja, distressing itu cari hal-hal yang sangat berkebalikan dengan hal yang bikin burnout. Jadi kudu tahu dulu yang bikin burnout kita apa. Yang selalu saya ingatkan itu kita kudu selaras antara hati dan pikiran kita, entah itu tentang pekerjaan, entah itu menjalankan rumah tangga. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you take that course, Qigong, Tao, and Islam, as well as embryonic breathing and meditation, those two courses, it will stop you from having difficulty motivation. It will stop you from depressed. It will stop you from burnout as well.
Yes.
Trust me, it will make you a happy person. in all conditions.
Ya,
Inshallah.
itu juga yang selalu saya ingatkan ya istilahnya gimana untuk menjalankan rumah tangga itu dengan segala masa, entah itu masa yang sulit, entah itu ibu sakit, anggota keluarga sakit, gimana kita bisa thrive nggak sustainable aja kayak gitu. Yang memang saya nggak bisa bahas sampai benar-benar ke dalam dari segi apa sih namanya internal apa segala macam, kayak memang karena home management itu dirancang untuk apa istilahnya bagaimana menjalankan keluarga itu dengan minimal base dan optimal base, tapi kita nggak ngomongin segala macam internalnya manusia kayak gitu. Nah, yang masa itu kalian kalau pengen belajar jauh lebih dalam itu di kelas beliau yang Qigong, Dao dan Islam dan meditation and breathing, karena ini topik yang besar sekali ya soalnya. Alright, we'll go to another one.
Yeah.
She
question.
said back then when she is raising the kids, he is still raising the kids, caring for them. She can do it with enjoyment and relaxing, not panicking. But then now she's stressed out and just to enjoy, being running the house is needing, we call it, it's like a struggle.
Yes. And not just that, this also happens in marriages, that after some years, people get into a routine and they're not finding any excitement in their marriage or even in each other. Because the husband out working, the wife maybe also out working, not spending much time together. When they come home, they have to clean up and cook, and they are so tired, don't have proper time for the children. This is a way to kill your relationship, basically.
Yes,
if you have to prioritize, okay. Number one, try and manage on one salary if you can. If you can't, then okay, maybe the wife just do half day work and the husband full time. So you need to have time as well, not only with your children but also for yourself. Okay, which is why one of the reasons why we have this the two courses that we are starting with, which is the Qigong, Tao, Islam, and the embryonic breathing and meditation. Those two courses teaches you the tools that you need to balance your life, to get harmony, and also to find the happiness, in everything you do. Okay.
Jadi it's a lot.
Come on, you can do it.
Ya, yang beliau sampaikan itu tadi tentang Qigong, Dao, and Islam dan embryonic breathing dan meditasi itu alat ya untuk gimana kita itu menemukan kebahagiaan di diri kita sendiri. Yang dia kasih contoh itu, ini banyak terjadi di pernikahan, apalagi pernikahan yang udah lama, punya anak-anak, terus habis itu suami bekerja di luar, istri bekerja di luar juga, dan kita cuma punya sedikit waktu untuk menghabiskan waktu bersama, entah itu dengan pasangan, entah itu dengan anak-anak. Dan ini yang biasanya itu istilahnya menikah apa segala macam, tapi istilahnya chemistry itu, ketertarikan itu dengan satu sama lain, terutama dengan pasangan itu jadi flat, jadi nggak seperti waktu kita baru menikah, seperti itu. Yang istilah itu justru dibutuhkan untuk menjaga pernikahan itu tetap sehat. Kalau orang kita ya, apalagi kalau menikah, semoga pernikahannya sakinah. Look at the meaning of sakinah. Ada apa aja di dalam situ. Sakinah itu bukan cuma berarti sampai kakek nenek kita masih tetap menikah. Iya, mungkin nggak ada konflik apa segala macam, tapi mungkin kita memang menghindari konflik. Jadi urusanku juga seperti itu. That's not the happiness.
Let me give you an example. Look at these two people right here.
Who?
These two, you and me. Okay, this is a good example. I would tell you guys, we wake up at 2:30. 2:30 every morning. We wake up at 2:30. We are working until 7:30 every night. We don't have free time Okay, we are working from 2:30 in the morning. Of course, we are praying, we eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, but we are basically working from 2:30 to 7:30 at night. Okay, do we look like we are stressed? Okay, and I'm telling you, this fitra, it works. We are the proof. We are the proof that it works. Okay, so you must put some effort into understanding this. Of course, yes, I'm sorry, you must take the course because that's how it works for us to give you this information. You have to make a commitment. But I tell you one thing, it will work. Okay. And yes, maybe some people will say, "Oh, your life is so easy." You try and live on a farm. You try. This is hard work. To live on a farm. We're not sitting here in front of the computer or in front of the camera the whole day. No. Okay. We are out fixing the farm, dealing with children, cooking, cleaning. We are busy. We barely have time. And yes, once in a while, I can sit here trying to do some work on my laptop and fall asleep a little bit. Maybe just for 5 minutes. That's life. But I tell you one thing, because I know in my heart what I'm doing is give me a purpose. Okay. And I'm motivated because this is my children's future. I'm just working on their future. Okay. So I don't need motivation more than that. Okay, I don't know if you can explain that.
Jadi beliau tadi ngomongin tentang, aduh seriusan saya berkeringat-keringat di sini. Beliau tadi ngomongin tentang fitrah atau innate nature, yang ini bukan sesuatu yang muslim aja, tapi semua manusia dilahirkan dengan innate nature ini atau kondisi keadaan alami untuk gimana kita itu hidup itu bisa jadi hidup dalam kondisi yang terbaik kayak gitu. Dan kalau kita nggak hidup selaras dengan fitrah kita, innate nature kita, segala macam masalah itu bisa bikin kita stres apa segala macam. Tapi kalau kita hidup selaras dengan fitrah, otomatis apapun tantangan yang ada di kehidupan kita, hidup kita itu sulit, entah itu dari keuangan atau misalnya seperti kami berdua ya, ini bukan sesuatu, kami bangun jam 2.30 itu saya udah ke dapur, alarm kami itu berbunyi jam 2.20. Itu kami lakukan setiap hari 7 hari dalam seminggu sepanjang tahun, bertahun-tahun seperti ini. Enggak, misal kemarin aja lebih dari 1 dekade lalu sudah seperti ini kami. Dan tidur jam 7.30 itu baru di kamar, jam 8 itu baru kita tidur kayak gitu. Dan ini saya selalu bilang apa yang kami jalani ini kami tuh bukan istilahnya grinding terus habis itu memaksakan diri kami menyenanginya, terus orang kalau ngelihat kami, terutama teman-teman yang offline ya, maksudnya benar-benar sahabat saya yang tahu saya keseharian, suami seperti apa, anak-anak seperti itu, mereka tuh nggak habis pikir kenapa anak-anak alhamdulillah bahagia, kami juga seperti itu. Dan kalau ada sesekali gitu tamu datang, entah itu dari luar negeri, ada yang belajar ke sini atau dari Indonesia sini juga lebih banyak lagi. Mereka biasanya itu rata-rata nggak bisa catch up dengan kegiatan kami. Buat mereka itu melelahkan, buat mereka itu just too much. Tapi buat kami itu kenapa kami bisa nggak sustainable aja, tapi thriving menjalankan ini semua dengan kondisi ritme dinamika keluarga yang aktivitasnya itu sangat-sangat padat seperti itu ya. Karena itu tadi, insya Allah kami selalu hidupnya itu selaras fitrah seperti itu. Jadi buat teman-teman informasi segala macam ini tentang fitrah susah untuk kami berikan itu istilahnya satu persatu, makanya itu ada kelas yang Cigung Dao and Islam itu tadi untuk kalian bisa benar-benar tahu secara detail dan mempraktekannya. Itu penting sekali untuk burn out lah apa segala macam seperti itu, untuk bagaimana kita bisa bahagia, untuk bagaimana kita mengenali perasaan kita dan lain-lain kayak gitu. Alright, another question.
Just one thing. There are some people who thinking, oh, if they want to be happy the way we are living, they also have to live on a farm. You don't have to. Don't forget one thing. It's actually, we had this farm for what is it?
9 years.
9 years
But
now.
Yeah.
It's only the last 6-7 months that we have been here permanently. Before that, we spent most of our time either traveling or living in Malang. It's only recently that we moved up here, and now we're staying here permanently. And we are not just happy now. 1 year ago, we were happy. 2 years ago, we were happy. Okay. And we were just as busy before as we are now. So it's not a condition. You don't have to live on a farm or living off grid. That's not necessary. You can live in the middle of Jakarta and be just as happy.
Ya, jadi penting sekali untuk teman-teman itu melihat kami ya dari online presence kayak gitu. Jangan dipikir kalian cuma bisa bahagia sebahagianya kalian, itu semaksimal mungkin jika kalian hidup off grid atau hidup di tempat seperti kami ini, hidup di alam seperti itu. Enggak, kami di sini untuk hidup permanen itu persisnya. We already move here 1 year exactly.
Oh, it's already 1 year. Well, okay, 1 year out of 9 years.
Jadi farm kita ini udah 9 tahun, tapi terutama saya dan suami, kalau anak-anak di sini bisa dibilang permanen ya, sesekali saya bawa ke Malang. Tapi suami sering traveling keliling dunia terus karena pekerjaan beliau, terus saya itu mobile antara di sini dan di farm. Baru 1 tahun belakang ini yang kami benar-benar berdua itu permanen di sini seperti itu, dan kami merasakan bahagia seperti ini apa segala macam. Nggak ada yang berubah. Kami di sini, kami dulu di kota, kami dulu di tempat yang lain, terus berada di rumah yang lain dengan kondisi yang lain, karena bahagia itu pilihan seperti itu.
Okay. Next question.
Okay. Dinda is asking about professionalism at home, meaning home management. In our house, is it that we have to stick to the rules always, or what is the practical example?
Okay.
You want to answer?
Oh man, this okay. Don't take it too seriously, okay? Yes, we try to have a schedule, we try to follow it. Unfortunately, even though we have kids, grown kids, 20 years old, 18, 14,
yes,
they also sometimes cheating. Okay, like they're supposed to do something, and then instead they will be sitting somewhere, hiding a little bit and playing on the handphone. These things happen. If you take it too seriously, you will have a heart attack. Okay, so what we do sometimes, even it's not on the schedule, once in a while, it's a Sunday, I find a movie, I download a movie that the whole family can watch. We make hot chocolate and cookies or something like that, and then we sit and watch, everybody sitting in here, in this room here, watching on our big screen, the screen behind here. And it's not on the schedule, and it's not every week we do that, but just in a while when I feel like, no, let's just sit down and relax and just enjoy. Okay, we do that. But then of course I'm the one who is the strict one, who always try to push everybody to follow the schedule. We try, but sometimes we fail. And then sometimes we change the schedule.
We change the schedule very.
Try your best. That's all I can say.
Yes. Oke, jadi seperti keluarga manapun ya, seperti saya bilang, kita juga punya pergumulan kita sendiri apa segala macam. Kalau untuk benar-benar strict dengan schedule-nya kita apa segala macam, enggak seperti itu juga. Seperti yang suami bilang, sesekali kalau kita udah ngerasa ini udah out of balance kayak gitu, kita nggak kita punya anak yang berbeda-beda karakternya, usianya apa segala macam, things can always go wrong ya. Jadi sesekali tuh suami manggil untuk let's have hot chocolate, schedule-nya berhenti semua, kita bakal having family time together kayak gitu. Meskipun ada yang bandel atau apa segala macam, we'll just call it off, then we just nonton kayak gitu, bikin kue, stuff like that. It's life.
Okay, just a quick one.
Yes.
For anybody watching this video, okay, if you inbox me when you have signed up for the course, Qigong, Tao and Islam, if you inbox me, send me an email, and if you have the course, you have my email too, I will give you the 4-sector principle on how to make an effective schedule. This is a special free lesson that is included in this course that anybody signing up who are watching this video, if you message me that you watch this video and I said this to you, I will give you this extra course for free as a bonus. Okay, how to use the 4 sectors to make an effective schedule.
Okay. Should I translate that?
Yes, please do.
Oke, jadi untuk teman-teman yang dengar penjelasannya beliau tadi itu yang daftar Qigong Dawen Islam, kalian inbox beliau entah itu via fitra@gmail.com atau nomor WA-nya FIM. Kalian nanti dapat short course yang gimana bikin schedule yang beliau bilang tadi itu for free. Okay.
All right, next. Where are we?
Someone asking if
Linda again or what?
Yeah, she's asking if she already. I think she's already joined the FIM.
And the question
is he gonna get this Dao Qigong Dao in Islam?
What do you mean?
The FIM offer the one that
yeah. All the people who bought the package, the 6 months package or the 1 year package, you will be able to take that course as long as you do it within the 6 months or within the 12 months that you paid for. That if you do that now, for example, then of course you will start with that.
Iya, jadi untuk teman-teman yang udah daftar yang promo FIM di awal itu yang 6 bulan dan 1 bulan kalian bakal dapat ini Qigong Dao Islam ini for free. Yang penting itu diambil di masa 6 bulan itu atau 1 tahun. I'm sorry.
You want to knock me out?
Wife abuse. Husband abuse.
She's a husband beater.
Oh, stop
okay.
All right.
Somebody asking about the price. So the price for the Qigong Dao and Islam course is 300,000, but we have an early bird.
Yeah.
So that means that whoever joined, when was it?
7th.
Before the 7th September, you get it for 200,000.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's a time limit there. So if you sign up quick, you get it for 200,000.
Okay.
And of course, you get our little schedule special bonus course.
Yes. Okay. I'll go to the next one.
There are no more questions here?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Alright. Bagaimana tipsnya untuk selalu mudah terhubung dengan hati dan jiwa, terutama bila sedang dalam fase emosi tidak stabil atau sedang berkonflik dengan suami? Seringkali terlepas kendali atau jatuh pada kecanduan yang sangat tidak produktif, misal nonton film serial berjam-jam. What is the tips if you to be reconnected again with your heart and your soul, especially when you are not emotionally stable while you having problem with your husband? Oftentimes you lose control and fall into addiction that is not productive, like watching for hours and hours.
Yes. Well, let's start with why you get into the addiction. Okay, this is very common, and a lot of people have different addictions. Okay, you can also find men who are married and end up spending too much time outside of the home, maybe even involving with other women and so on, which is very sad. And this, as well as, some people going online and watching things that is not really halal, or just watching YouTube, or, just watching for hours. There are many levels of non-productive activities that you can do. But the thing they have in common is that it's an escape.
Yeah.
It's an escape from the situation. Because we have no energy, we have no, it's too much stress from this situation. So rather than, going crazy, you run away from it. And if you cannot physically run away, you run away online. Okay. So this is the first thing that we have to understand. And of course, if you do that, this will just get worse and worse.
Yeah.
Okay. If you have a problem, you have to deal with it. You can't escape from it. Okay. This is why, like, we know, and I'm not saying divorce, I'm not saying that, but we know that one thing that Allah hates the most is divorce, right? But some things is worse than divorce. Okay, and I'm not saying, oh, you cannot fix your problem, then leave your husband or leave your wife. I'm not saying that. Okay, don't misunderstand me. But you have to make a decision because otherwise you can make something worse than divorce.
Yeah.
All right, which is why you have to find a way to deal with it. And that can be, for example, to have counseling. You for example, if you have a problem with your spouse that you cannot communicate and your family or his family is involving too much, and you just can't fix it, you need to find a marriage counselor. That means somebody who can help you. Okay, we happen to be doing that for people. We happen to offer that service as well, counseling for marriages, and we probably will make a marriage course as well, but maybe later. But the thing is, there's no escape. You cannot escape from your life. Okay, so you have to find a solution. Okay, I have no answer that will tell you, oh, this is how you should fix it, because every situation is different. Okay, you can have 50 people saying, I have this and this problem, but all the problem will be different from one to the other, and so on. So there's no one solution. It's individual solutions. Okay, so the only thing I can say is, don't try to escape. All right, and sit down. If, let's say, it's communication with your husband that's a problem, you have to say, listen, I turn off my phone, you turn off your phone, let's go and sit on the sofa and have a talk. Because the problem also sometimes is people don't talk anymore. They're texting everybody, and texting really easy to make misunderstanding. I sometimes text to people, especially Indonesian people. When I text, they think I'm angry because the way I use my words, even though I'm not angry, it's just very easy, because when you're talking somebody face to face, you can see expression on the face. All right, like you can change your eyes and look like, or you have the expression. But when you're texting, there's no expression. It's all words only. And when people have one mood, they put it inside, and how they interpret what you're saying sometimes is wrong. All right, so you need to sit down. Everybody should do that. And you should actually do that even you have no problem. You should sit down with your husband or wife, in case there are some husbands that's watching this. Sit down, have a cup of coffee, have a cup of tea together. All right? People don't do this anymore. I don't understand. You are all so busy. There's nothing that will make you so busy that you cannot sit down 10, 15 minutes with your husband or with your wife. All right? Just sit down. Even you don't have to say a lot. You don't have to talk about, oh, this and this and this and this, or take a walk. Take your wife or husband's hand and go for a walk, right? In the morning when there's not too many people out, right? You must connect, all right? And then maybe after you connect, you can start talking about the problems. But if you we have so many problems, and this and this and this and this, and then listen, we have to find out. No, you have to calm down, sit down, and just sit down and don't talk about the problem first. Okay, when you can sit down together for 10 minutes, for 15 minutes without arguing, right? That's a good start. Maybe do that another time again, and then maybe what you can do is you can take one of the small problems. Don't take the big problem. Take the small problem and then try and find a solution for that. Okay? So some small problem, it should be easy to find a solution. And then maybe next time you find a little bit bigger problem and you talk about that, you find a solution, right? And then don't forget, you are together, right? You are together with your spouse. So even sometimes you don't agree, it doesn't mean you cannot, right? Because what happens, he has an opinion, you have an opinion, all right? And what happens? Nothing other than, oh, you are stupid, or I don't, what you're saying is not correct, I'm wrong, I'm right, and you're wrong. No, even you think you're right, sometimes say, it's okay, let's do it, okay? And then if you do that, maybe he also will say, okay, let's do what you want to do. All right. It's not always about being right. Okay. Because if you both want to stand on what you think is right, then nothing will come, forward. You will just end up like this friction. Okay. So you just have to give in and say, okay, boss.
All right, boss.
Okay, can you
I'm just a
translate?
little boss. You're the
See,
big boss,
she's a
right?
big boss. I'm the small boss, but she don't want to admit it.
All right. Okay. Last one.
Oh,
Just mentioning.
sorry.
This is very very common.
But don't you want to translate that
Alright,
first?
okay. Saya translate yang itu dulu. Jadi kata beliau gini, untuk kalau misalnya kita lagi bermasalah dengan suami, terus pasangan kita, entah itu suami, entah itu istri ya, terus gimana untuk nggak kecanduan dengan hal-hal yang nggak produktif. Nomor satu, ngomongin dari kecanduan ini nggak harus dari itu sisi ini aja. Kalau misalnya kita punya masalah apa segala macam. Sorry girls
Just
ya.
keep going.
Yes, I know. Biasanya tuh kalau anjing penjaga kita pada kayak gini pasti ada sesuatu di sana. So jadi kita udah tahu dulu ini kecanduannya kita ini kenapa. Jadi kalau itu kita larinya ke sana. Jadi nggak bisa kita mengkoneksikan itu antara oke, kalau saya lagi bermasalah dengan suami saya, saya pasti kecanduan. Nggak juga, ini ada akar permasalahannya jika kecanduan sendiri, tapi lama-lama itu akan tambah tambah parah kecanduan yang nggak produktif ini, karena istilahnya setiap kita butuh sesuatu untuk melarikan diri dari keadaan itu larinya ke kecanduan yang nggak produktif ini. Jadi ini sesuatu yang berbeda. Jadi utamanya jangan melarikan diri dari masalah. Kalau misalnya lagi ada konflik dengan suami kayak gitu, kalau saran saya itu nggak usah kita di kepala kita itu gimana kita terkoneksi lagi dengan hati, gimana kita terkoneksi lagi dengan jiwa kayak gitu, karena pada pada prakteknya kalau kondisi manusia dimanapun ya, kecuali itu kita di tingkat saint kayak gitu, orang-orang the great man, the wise man and woman kayak gitu, kita sulit sekali untuk mengkondisikan ketika kita marah, ketika kita ada konflik dalam hal ini dengan pasangan ya, untuk kita itu bisa langsung alright, berbicara dari hati, dari pikiran dengan cinta apa segala macam, devotion. Doesn't work like that. Kita kudu ngetrik, kalau bukan ngetrik ya, tapi kita kudu sadar ya, logika aja kayak gitu. Untuk gimana kalau ada lagi bermasalah, udah perhatiin masalah tersebut, kita cari solusinya seperti itu. Cari solusi, tadi beliau kasih tips itu sederhana aja sih. Misal kalau lagi bermasalah, pergi duduk terus ngobrol dengan suami kayak gitu, atau di keseharian. Misal biasanya masalah itu nggak jeder, langsung datang terus besar di detik yang sama juga, nggak seperti itu biasanya kan kumpulan apa segala macam. Habiskan waktu dengan pasanganmu seperti itu, meskipun itu sesederhana minum teh bareng, duduk bareng gitu, nggak harus ngobrol tentang hubungan kalian atau keseharian anak-anak apa segala macam. Sesederhana cuman duduk diam aja berdua kayak gitu, atau misalnya nonton sesuatu yang lucu, itu yang suka sekali kami berdua lakukan kayak gitu, atau pergi jalan-jalan di pagi hari, entah itu cuman 10 menit apa segala macam, itu juga yang kami suka lakukan biasanya tengah hari kayak gitu. Saya tuh suka jalan terus suami ngikutin kayak gitu, atau stuff like that. Jadi jangan lari dari masalah. Terus kalau misalnya masalah itu besar atau kita punya banyak sekali masalah, nggak usah buru-buru untuk kita selalu oke, masalah ini harus selesai, saya mau jawabannya sekarang. Perempuan cenderung seperti itu, karena saya juga ngalamin itu. Jadi kita kudu istilahnya berumah tangga ya, siapapun pasangan manapun itu, terutama kalau pasangan yang udah lama berumah tangganya seperti itu, kita bahkan ngelihat pola kayak gitu dan belajarlah dari itu. Jadi kalau misalnya masalahnya banyak apa segala macam, semua orang punya masalah, kami juga punya pergumulan kami sendiri. Ambil masalah dari yang kecil aja, kita latih. Hari ini mungkin kita cari solusi dari masalah ini, besok ini. Jangan gitu duduk dengan suami terus habis itu oke, saya mau semua masalah ini selesai dari A sampai Z. Sangat-sangat nggak bagus untuk jiwa kita satu sama lain, itu ngancurin hubungan rumah tangga juga, hubungan pernikahan. Terus itu nggak realistis untuk semua masalah itu dicarikan solusi di detik itu, karena masalah ini pun munculnya bisa berhari-hari, berbulan-bulan, bahkan bertahun-tahun. Jadi seperti itu.
Alright.
Jadi nggak usah buru-buru untuk gimana untuk terkoneksi dengan hati dan pikiran dan jiwa lagi. Nggak usah seperti itu. Kita cari realistis jawabannya aja.
So what was the other part you wanted to say?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Almost forgot it, huh? What was it?
So she was asking when we're having that problem, at the moment we're having that problem. This is, I see, also very common in women, also in myself. You always want to immediately want to feel the relief by to be in a peaceful state again, to be connected with your heart and your soul again, which is really unrealistic.
Yeah.
So it's great. I want to say something. So it's great your tips to be reminded that we just take a little bit at a time, one step at a time, instead of like, okay, I want to be okay again. I want to be peaceful and be loved again.
You have to. You might have had some friction in your marriage for 2 years, 3 years, or longer anyway, and you cannot just expect that, you will just sit down and everything will just go like this, quick, it's gone, everything is okay. It takes a work to get back to where you were. All right? Yeah. If you marry for the right reason, okay, excuse me, if you love your husband, if you love your wife, all right, and then because of other things outside the marriage or family and other things, might create some kind of friction that you are having problem between your spouse, with you and your spouse, and that can go on for some years, okay? Then you have to, get back, okay? You take 2 years to go away, and then you think it takes 2 days to come back. That's not realistic.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't mean that it takes 2 years to go back to being okay again, but maybe it will take 2 weeks or 2 months. It all depends. Okay. Yeah. So you have to work together. Yeah. So okay.
Iya. Jadi seperti yang saya sharing tadi ya, butuh waktu untuk istilahnya kembali normal lagi, kembali bahagia lagi, atau terkoneksi lagi dengan hati dan jiwa kita, terutama untuk hubungan kita dan suami, seperti itu. Jadi just take your time. Alright. Another question is,
but can we just finish those questions?
Okay, she's asking
about the parenting.
For the parenting course. Are we gonna discuss solution to those who already do mistakes in raising their kids or educating their kids?
Yes.
Raising.
Okay, it's like this. That's why we put this. The first course is Qigong, Tao, and Islam, and then we have the embryonic breathing and meditation. Those 2 courses are necessary because if you want to create Fitra parenting, you have to first get some connection. You have to do some work first, and then you can apply to your parenting techniques the same thing. Okay, so we first work with you for you to get into a Fitra-based thinking and feeling. Yeah. Okay, once you have done that, and it's still working because you cannot just do a couple of months and boom, everything is fine. It takes time. Yeah. Even you finish the course, you still have to continue trying to improve, of course. Just like parenting, you cannot just take a parenting course, 2 months, and boom, now everything is good. It takes time. Yeah. Okay, but you have the tools, and then you keep applying the tools. That's very important to understand. Okay, so do the first 2 courses, and then we do the parenting. And I think the parenting are 2 or 3 courses, three sections. Yes. Okay. And somebody's asking, what's the price for the parenting courses? All the courses have the same price. Yeah. Every course is 2 months. It's 8 lectures, 8 times 2 hours lectures, 16 hours, yes. And 8 hours of Q&A. So it's 24 hours for big. One course for 300,000. Every course costs the same. Every course takes the same. That's why some of the courses we divided in 3 parts, because it's a lot of information. Yeah. But every course, when we start, the first, we have always an early bird, which is 200,000. So every course, if you are signing up quick, you have it for 200,000. But the normal price is 300,000 for every course, each course. Not for all the courses in one price, no. but they cost the same per course.
Ya, jadi yang beliau sampaikan tadi itu tentang parenting ya, apa akan membahas solusi bagi yang sudah terlanjur melakukan kesalahan dalam mendidik anak. Tadi yang beliau sampaikan itu kita orang tua itu harus belajar dulu tentang gimana untuk hidup selaras fitrah, untuk berpikir selaras fitrah, untuk merasakan juga. Nah, semuanya ini ada di Qigong Dao and Islam itu karena dasarnya tentang fitrah. Kemudian di embryonic breathing sama meditasi. Jadi istilahnya kita mengkondisikan diri kita dulu, kita training diri kita dulu, mengkondisikan diri kita dulu. Sebelum kemudian kita praktekkan ke anak-anak kita seperti itu dan lewat parenting dengan kesadaran yang seperti itu. Oke, untuk harga kursusnya itu semua kursus di FIM itu 300.000, 24 jam totalnya video per kursus itu. Jadi 16 jam materi dalam waktu 2 bulan, 8 lesson, dan 8 jam Q&A. Seperti itu, Q&A-nya live seperti itu. Jadi it's gonna be great. Pretty much like that. Okay.
Next question.
Oh iya, satu lagi. Setiap kursus itu ketika kita buka itu selalu akan ada early bird-nya. Kalau kalian ngikutin kami kursus-kursus GMS, selalu kalau misalnya pas lagi baru buka itu selalu ada early bird-nya atau promo price. Di luar jangka waktu itu harganya normal 300.000, tapi kalau pas early bird itu 200.000. Alright, another question.
Thank you, by the way, for those people, Petty Maisari and 3 in CV. In CV, okay. When people tell us that they are appreciating it, it makes it better for us because this is the best way for us to know that we are doing something that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, that we know that some people are understanding and learning from it. So that means that we can continue doing it.
Yeah,
that's the most important thing for us.
Yeah, feedback.
Yes.
Kami butuh
and if you feel like we are telling you something that is not okay, then you tell us and we will find a way to make it better because we are not perfect. Okay, we're still making mistakes. Okay, don't think that just because we look happy and we are happy, but we also have arguments sometimes. Yes. Sometimes I have to raise my voice, and because you don't get it, it's okay. But no matter how angry we can be sometimes, it will pass, maybe sometimes 5 minutes, maybe sometimes I need to take a little walk and cool down. It's life, it's okay. All right. But the thing is, and maybe this is one thing that maybe Indonesia need to learn, because this is something that is very common in the West, like in Europe and other places like that. Maybe some people are thinking that we are too expressive and we are too loud and we are too, emotion. Like because the thing is, you have two choices, okay? And I'm sorry to say, one is the Indonesian way and one is the Western way. And I'm sorry, don't misunderstand me. In my opinion, the Western way, okay? If we get angry, we slam the table, but then, alhamdulillah, we are finished. It's okay. Everything is out. But I know a lot of Indonesians suffer from depression because they keep it inside. Okay? Don't show it.
It's okay.
Yes. Don't, if you have to shout at your wife or shout at you, if it helps you to, it's okay. Right? Don't worry. It's okay to get it out, because if it's inside, you can get cancer.
Yeah, it's true.
You can get cancer from depression, from anger, all of these feelings inside. It's very bad. It's better. Or if you afraid that you're shouting at your wife or your husband, then it will be until you are fighting. Okay, go in your bedroom, take a pillow and scream in the pillow. If it, or go in the forest, in the middle of the forest, nobody's there, and you start screaming. You have to get it out. Don't keep it inside. It's not good to keep things inside.
Just don't throw stuff.
Of course, you don't want to injure your spouse, your husband or your wife. Okay, you don't want to so you scream, okay, shout,
Yes. Yeah,
Why don't you understand what I'm saying?
I want to say something. I mean, like,
Yeah, okay.
when, at the beginning of our marriage, and then I often tell you, or once in a while, I let you know, I mean, like, I'm familiar with this because this is how I've been raised in Manado, because Manadonese people,
It's a little bit more westernized.
yeah, they said, either you're angry or you're happy, it's the same, because they're so loud and very expressive. But after that, it's done. After,
Yeah.
But it's so different when I come here in Jawa, because after being raised there. But another thing is, what you call it? It's true that you're saying, oh yeah, I want to tell you, like 9 years ago, 9 tahun yang lalu, a member, I think from Blitar or was it Bojonegoro, she's working at the hospital at the more, what you call that? The place.
Bottom line.
No, the rate of the death in the hospital recorded is because of depression.
Yeah, that's
cancer and everything. When they trace back, is because of depression.
There's depression, not just depression, but unhappiness, anger, frustration, or many of these things is actually a big factor, even in COVID death. Okay.
Yes.
You can actually survive COVID simply by being happy. Yeah, that helps. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We are getting low on time here.
Yes. Okay. So,
any questions there?
She said because there is a need, the big needs to be accepted and please everybody. So there are so many stuff that they need to suppress.
And of course, again, I will tell you, Qigong, Tao, and Islam, that course is going to do a lot to help you with these matters, with these problems.
Yeah.
All right, next.
What is the minimum instrument? Apa instrumen minimal dalam menjalani keseharian kita, misalnya punya monthly, weekly planner dan sebagainya? Iya, untuk Elin ini segala macam ini kita bakal bahas di kelas organizing dan productivity. Sebenarnya kelas organizing and productivity ini susah saya mau kasih nama yang tepat ya, karena ini mulai dari simplifying, tahu kenapa kita tujuan kita berada di dunia ini, entah itu goalnya kita apa, terus habis itu decluttering our life, terus step berikutnya kita organizing, step terakhir kita untuk gimana time management, productivity, kayak gitu. Cuman saya ngambil 2 kata terakhir. Jadi iya, untuk home management berjalan lancar, hidup kita berjalan lancar, kita kudu punya struktur apa segala macam. Yes, Allah plan, but we work our best. Jadi iya, kita butuh instrumen-instrumen ini tadi, minimal planner yang lengkap, mulai dari mingguan, bulanan, tahunan, atau apa segala macam, rutin. Ya, we do need that. Kita butuh itu semua.
What she said. Come on, carry on.
Okay, another thing is this is about homeschooling. Bagaimana tanggapan Ibu jika misal tanya orang tua atau terdekat tentang alasan memilih homeschool, home education timbang sekolah normal? This is asking like how to let other people know, like how to convince our parents or close circle about our choice of homeschooling. This is go back to the thing that you said about like the extended family having influence in the family.
Okay. Let me tell you something. I am a very, how can I say, direct person. Everybody know me, know I'm very direct. I speak my mind. I am not the person who will say, oh, I will not say it because maybe people don't want to hear it. I will say what I want to say. If you don't want to hear it, no problem. That's how I am. When I decide, and I'm the one who make the decision in this family, okay, I make the decisions, and Udesi trusts my decisions. And yeah, I still listen to her, but I am the one who make the decisions. So my family is in Denmark and Sweden, and they cannot say anything because I'm far away. Okay, maybe they can send me an email, but that's not a bad thing, right? But as far as Desi's family, for example, we decide we want to homeschool, there's nothing they can say. Luckily, they respect what we decide to do. They're not going to be, oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
They might ask a question. So what about the papers? And we will answer the question. All right. So if you want to deal with homeschooling or other things that where your family is saying,
Yeah.
I don't think it's good, you must find the right answers.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, no matter who will argue against you, it's family or friends, they cannot just say, oh, it's not good. Who will say it's not good? You must tell me why. Why it's not good. Okay? So you will tell me what is the, why you say it's not good. You will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe, or 10, or whatever reasons. And for every time you tell me a reason, I will tell you a reason why I decided.
Yeah.
Right? So, if you want to get your way, if it's the right way, you must have the answer to somebody who say it's the wrong way.
Yeah.
Maybe your way is the wrong way. Then you must listen to what they are saying. If you cannot give an answer, that means that you might be wrong.
Yes. Yeah. And also you're not fully convinced.
Yeah, maybe you are not convinced about what you're doing.
Yeah.
You must have the knowledge. Okay, no matter what you want to do, you must have the knowledge to do it. So people who criticize you or question you, they will get the right answer.
Ya, jadi ini untuk jawaban untuk apa saja sih di kehidupan kita, nggak cuman kita dipertanyakan kenapa kita memilih berhomeschool. Saya ngomongin tentang kalian ya, kenapa kalian memilih berhomeschool, ini salah satu contohnya. Atau pilihan apa aja, atau misal kenapa kalian makannya whole food plant based, atau misal kalian mengapa pilih makanan gluten free. Apa saja di kehidupan pribadi kalian atau keluarga kalian, dan dipertanyakan oleh utamanya itu keluarga besar, orang tua, kita, mertua, kayak gitu, atau keluarga besar, atau sahabat, ataupun misal kalian public figure kayak gitu, terus dipertanyakan banyak orang. Jawabannya itu cuma 2. Nomor 1 itu kita kudu punya pengetahuan yang solid tentang apa pilihan yang kita pilih, yang kita jalani. Jadi apa yang mereka pertanyakan, kita selalu bisa ngasih jawaban yang bukan memuaskan saja ya, tapi jawaban yang benar-benar solid seperti itu. Jadi mereka bisa lihat persepsi kita, oke, make sense, apa segala macam. Nomor 2, kita harus benar-benar teryakini dengan pilihan kita. Jadi ini pengalaman saya ya, entah itu orang tua bertanya, misal ibu, waktu dulu kita makan raw food ya, ibu saya nanya kenapa kalian makan begini. Akhirnya ibu dengar jawaban saya, melihat bagaimana kami sekeluarga, meskipun anak-anak kecil itu makan raw food juga, ibu lama-lama juga malah mencoba. Terus habis itu seiring waktu kita berpindah gitu ke whole food plant based yang nggak 100% raw food. Ibu saya juga sampai sekarang itu udah 1 dekadean juga ngikut, karena dia bertanya apa segala macam. Nggak salah orang bertanya, mempertanyakan, karena ini sesuatu yang kita pilih, keluarga kita pilih itu belum tentu sesuatu yang lazim kan di luaran sana, apalagi sekarang dengan era internet apa segala macam, ada banyak hal yang membuka pikiran kita, yang kita lakukan itu bertentangan dengan atau berbeda dengan apalagi yang dilakukan oleh society ya, masyarakat seperti itu. Jadi ibu saya selalu bertanya, adik-adik saya juga mereka begitu, mereka whole food plant based atau apapun lah itu istilahnya. Saya bisa meyakinkan mereka, pertanyaan-pertanyaan mereka itu mereka dapat jawaban yang sangat memuaskan, dan mereka itu bisa lihat sendiri secara konsisten itu apa yang saya jalani dengan apa yang mereka pertanyakan ini. Terus mereka bisa lihat saya menjalaninya itu, atau keluarga kami menjalaninya itu sesuatu yang benar-benar menjalani sepenuh hati. Ya, kalau saya sering bilang itu with devotion, whatever lah. Atau istilahnya cuma sesuatu yang kita paksakan. Itu vibrasinya itu akan kelihatan. Jadi itu jawabannya itu untuk semuanya, nggak cuma istilahnya melakukan homeschool.
Okay, just yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just she's going a long talk, Okay, just one thing. We are homeschooling. This family is homeschooling. But there's something we do, whether people are doing it in Indonesia or not. We are not connected to any homeschooling organizations.
Yeah.
But we know I know that there are some organizations in Indonesia who are focused on homeschooling. So that means that if you have some questions like, what about the papers when my child is finishing high school level or want to go to university? How do I get the paper? If I wanted to ask that question to myself, I would just find the homeschool organization and say, how do you solve this problem?
Yeah,
I will contact them and say, hey, I'm homeschooling. How can my wife, how can my child go to university if that's what I want? My children, they're not going to go to university for different reasons. But maybe you want your children to go to university, so you must ask those people who already have that experience and know how is the law, how is the rules, and so on, how to get the paperwork fixed. They will know, because already 1,000 families or more, 5,000 families, I don't know exactly the number, but so many already doing this for 10, 20 years in Indonesia. Okay, so you just contact them, tell them this is the problem, what is your solution, how did you fix it, this is another problem, how do you fix it, and Google them and you will find those organizations. Very simple.
Kalau spesifiknya tentang masalah homeschool, kalau misalnya kalian nggak tahu jawabannya tadi yang dicontohkan itu, misal kalau bagaimana tentang ijazahnya, kalau misalnya kalian ingin anak-anak itu melanjutkan ke universitas, kalau kami anak-anak nggak berniat untuk ke sana karena berbagai macam alasan, dengan mudahnya sekarang udah banyak sekali organisasi homeschool ya. Kalian bisa kontak mereka dan tanya, misal masalah ini solusinya apa, masalah ini solusinya apa. Nah, kalian jadi tahu dan kalian bisa menyampaikan ini ke mereka-mereka yang bertanya, terutama keluarga besar kalian, kayak gitu. Okay, so we done here?
Is that all the questions?
Wait, I think so.
Just to make sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's almost time to pray, so we have to finish here. Just one quick thing I want to add. I'm in the middle of editing. We made a talk earlier that we're going to put on this YouTube channel and also put it on our website, which is some talk. We were talking about the Fitra and also about the Fitra initiation method. So we are talking a little bit about that. It's about a little bit more than an hour, 1.5 hour talk. So you can see that it's free to listen or look at the talk.
Yeah. So this is asking specifically how to go through the first trimester in pregnancy so you stay fit and healthy, so you are less to be affected by the stress of raising another kids and household chores.
Okay. First,
are you the one who's pregnant? Were pregnant? Just joking.
She's so silly. Okay.
Come on.
Right. No, of course not. Maybe I look pregnant because my belly is getting bigger, but no, I'm not. Anyway, all jokes aside, those women who get pregnant and then once they get pregnant, suddenly they were trying to get healthy and exercise, it's more difficult. You should already have a habit of getting exercising and eating healthy before you get pregnant. Because those who wait until they are pregnant, now it will be harder because you have to deal with the pregnancy and now you have to start with a new routine of exercising. So start, if you know that you might get pregnant the next year, you start now. Start now to be healthy. So it's already a routine, and then when you get pregnant, it's already easy. You're already in the all right. But if you did not do that, because now you're already pregnant in the first trimester and you did not have this habit, the only thing I can say, just move on with it. Just get on with it. And just remember one thing, it's a struggle, but the longer you wait, the harder the struggle will be. Especially when we're talking about exercising and eating healthy. Don't wait. I will start next week because now I'm too busy. Next week it will be more hard than this week. The longer you wait, the harder it will get because you put on some weight. The baby is, the belly is getting bigger. So of course it's more difficult to, stretching and, all of these exercises, So don't wait. Do it right now. Get started. Or tomorrow morning, but don't wait till morning. Oh no, I will wait. Maybe tomorrow, until suddenly 3 months later, oh, wait, I kept saying tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. You have to get started.
Ya,
Alright.
jadi untuk apa namanya, itu tadi masalah bagaimana untuk tetap fit, sehat, terutama di trimester pertama, terus stres apa namanya, melakukan pekerjaan rumah tangga, terus apalagi kalau misalnya merawat anak ya kayak gitu. Yang beliau sarankan itu kita kudu fit, sehat jauh-jauh sebelum hamil. Apalagi kalau misal merencanakan kehamilan, misal 1 tahun dari sekarang apa segala macam gitu, mulai berolahraga apa segala macam. Kalau kita mulainya itu sudah pada saat kita sudah hamil, itu akan sangat sulit. Dan sebenarnya nggak ada tips apa segala macam untuk melalui masa trimester ini yang rata-rata sulit ya. Terutama kalau kalian nggak terbiasa pola hidup sehat, terus berolahraga, nggak fit kayak gitu. Tipsnya itu cuman move on aja. Lewati masa itu, meskipun itu penuh struggle, lewati aja seperti itu.
And then don't go to the gym, no. What you do is you find maybe on YouTube free exercise, prenatal yoga or
Yeah.
prenatal Pilates.
Yeah.
Not CrossFit or bodybuilding.
Mhm.
No. Prenatal yoga, prenatal Pilates. One of those two
Yeah.
is more suitable, especially make sure it's prenatal. And then after you deliver, you do postnatal.
Yeah.
Okay. Those two is yoga and Pilates is very good because it's not high stress.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do CrossFit or jumping around or the one with the bicycle and all, it's going to be too hard. Do something where you're stretching, where you are balancing. It's good whole body routine.
Iya,
That's
jadi
more better.
ya, jadi untuk tips kalau misalnya milih olahraga untuk kehamilan itu pilih yang kalau lagi hamil tuh prenatal Pilates atau prenatal yoga. Itu kalau saya paling suka itu yang Pilates. Kalau misalnya sudah selesai melahirkan, pilih yang postnatal Pilates atau postnatal yoga karena nggak bikin tubuh itu stressed out apa segala macam, terbebani kayak gitu. Dan dia justru ngasih kalau saya bilang itu ketahanan jangka panjang, endurance, fleksibilitas kayak gitu yang bakal ngebantuin melewati masa kehamilan dan sampai melahirkan juga. Iya, melahirkan dan kehamilannya lebih lancar lah insya Allah, seperti itu kalau pengalaman saya.
Did we already, where was it? Something about minimal.
Oh yeah, I did write that down.
Okay, did we already answer that?
I already answered.
Oh, you
that.
answered. Okay,
yes.
all right.
Okay,
okay.
I think we're
We're done. Yay, alhamdulillah.
Yes,
Okay.
it's time to pray. Yes.
It's time to pray now.
Yeah.
So, if whatever you didn't see this from the beginning or you didn't see the previous where we got disconnected is available online. If you have the link, you can still see it.
Yeah.
And also this one, as soon as we log off, we will make sure that it stays online. So.
Ya. Jadi untuk kalian tadi yang nggak bisa nonton yang part pertama terus disconnected ya, terputus itu akan tersedia lewat link yang sudah kami berikan. Kalau yang ini nanti juga akan sama, akan ada di channel ini. Jadi kalian bisa nonton kapan aja, kayak gitu. Oke.
So just I have said it, and I will say it just before we finish here. Really, you should take the course. Qigong, Tao, and Islam, and the embryonic breathing and meditation, those 2 courses. I will give the best knowledge that I have. Really, it's going to be awesome. I promise you. Okay, you won't regret it.
Yeah, from my point of view, from the course that we all set up, that one is like the gem of everything. Everything will just fall apart, and it's like we're keep putting fires if you don't take that first one.
Yeah,
even I need to learn it.
Yeah.
And practice it deeply.
Yes.
Yeah.
you
yes.
need to do
it.
That.
It is.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So until next time, may Allah be with you, and really just don't forget to smile. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.